Hey Jamie, I just wanted to say that was a really good job. I was expecting you to fumble around, here and there, but you're pretty much making the changes, which makes me think that you probably practiced this quite a bit. So this is exactly what I was hoping you would do. Um, and so I would say let's move on and build on that. I'm trying to kind of like make the left and the right brain come together. So bear with me because the next exercise is going to be from the opposite side, which is more of a contemplated, um, how do you say, cerebral approach. And so what I would like you to do is to pick one melodic guide note per bar. And when you have a bar where there are two chords going on, then pick one per chord. So then, you would have basically quarter note melodic lines once through the form from the beginning to the ending. And whenever you have two chords, then wherever there is a chord, there needs to be a melody note. And I would like you to choose the melody note according to two principles. One is that you like the tension of it. I do reckon you have a pretty good understanding of which chord tones or tensions you can use on a given chord. Um, if you have problems with that, let me know and I can fill in the gaps. Know that on dominant seventh chords, you can take any tension, sometimes depending on what the song is. If the chord already says dominant 7, natural 9, flat 13, then the flat 9 obviously is not there. But as a general rule, all tensions work on dominant 7th chords, which are flat 9, natural 9, sharp 9, natural 11, sharp 11, flat 13, and natural 13. Um, you probably also understand that you can't use a tension 11 on dominant 7th chord. The 4th kind of kills the chord because it creates a flat 9 between the upper and the lower structure, which is mostly the case. When you have avoid notes, it's that there's a flat 9 somewhere that is created between that particular note in the upper and lower structure of the chord. So I hope that's clear. So the other criteria should be how well it moves from one finger to another. So you can say, hey, I like the way the choreography goes when I go from this note to that note, so I'll take the flat 7 on this one, or the third. So take a little time and reflect on which one you like, and then write it down. And then what you want to do on the next video is just go click with a backing track and just play boom, 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 da. Just play the guide tones. Okay, so that's part A. Part B is continue to shed eating everything, but also go back and forth between one chorus of eating everything and then one chorus playing musical just any way you like. So in other words, what's going to happen now is you're going to feel more free because you've struggled yourself free over the changes. So now you can bring in the musicality, by holding some notes long, maybe focusing on one phrase, giving it a little break. So I would be interested in seeing what you come up with if you play freely with what you know now. So those are the things. Lastly, I have a series of very, very interesting exercises, and they are all 12 notes long, and they go through all keys. And each of these exercises is dedicated to one particular interval. So they are symmetrical interval studies. When you know all 11 of them, it gives you all possible combination of shapes to work with on the bass. So if you're okay with that, I'm going to send you the first one, which is very simple. It's basically half steps, the chromatic scale, but it's going in fourths over the whole neck. So you will, not the whole neck, but it's basically one octave, and in all different positions. So if you're cool with that, learn it, record it for me. Anytime you record an interval exercise for me, I swap it out for the next one. And maybe you'll learn all of them. The last one, like with major sevenths, is really tricky, but it will make you not scared ever of anything that will come your way. So I always recommend that one. And it's something I use a lot to warm up before the gig. All right, that's it for now, Jamie. Thanks for the great work, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.